You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
So here's what's going on with Air Canada right now, and why it might affect your summer travel plans. Air Canada's flight attendants, represented by the Canadian Union of Public Employees, that is, CUPE, are gearing up for a major vote that could lead to a strike. The vote kicks off on Monday, July 28th, and wraps up on Tuesday, August 5th. There are about 10,000 flight attendants involved, from both Air Canada and Air Canada Rouge, and they're deciding whether or not to authorize a strike after contract negotiations with the airline fell through. Now, it's important to know this. Even if a majority votes yes, the strike wouldn't happen immediately. There's still a mandatory 21-day cooling-off period. That means the earliest a strike could legally begin would be August 26th, if the union gives the required 72-hour strike notice. So why are they considering such a big move? It really comes down to pay and working conditions. Their collective agreement actually expired way back in March, and flight attendants have been asking for what they call a fair deal ever since. According to the union, entry-level attendants make under $2,000 a month full-time, which they argue is just not livable in today's economy. And that's not even the whole story. One of the union's biggest issues is that flight attendants do a lot of their work before passengers even get on the plane, like safety checks and prepping the cabin. But they don't get paid for any of that time. They say it adds up to about 35 hours a month of unpaid labor. So beyond wages, they're also asking for better per dimes, clearer rules around rest time, stronger pension contributions, and generally more respect for the job they do. Air Canada has responded by saying they're still committed to negotiating a fair agreement, and that a strike vote is just a routine part of the process, not necessarily a sign that flights will be disrupted. Still, people with summer travel plans are understandably nervous. Just to compare, other Canadian airlines are facing their own labor stories too. WestJet is still in talks with their workers, but hasn't reached a strike vote. Air Transat, on the other hand, just secured a new deal with a 30% raise over 5 years. And Porter Airlines? Their flight attendants are now pushing to unionize for the first time. If you're booked with Air Canada or thinking about it, the best thing you can do is stay informed. No flights are canceled yet, but if the strike does go ahead, travel plans across Canada and even internationally could be seriously impacted. Stay subscribed for more videos.